Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dr. Caroline, a practicing board-certified family medicine physician. In this video today, I want to share with you 3 steps you can take to pursue a higher primary care physician compensation. So the first step is you have to evaluate your work life/environment. I strongly believe, now more so than before, that a healthy work environment, a work life that works for you, is really important in gaining success. Now, this is not to say that a healthy work environment is a requirement to having financial success, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there that work in jobs that they don't like or they're not quite pleased with, but still make a really good income, or they're really financially successful. So it's certainly not a requirement. But when your work is in a field like medicine, you know that this is a really long game. And having a healthy work life or a healthy work environment will help to ensure that you're able to last that long game. And this in turn brings on success. And so you have to be able to ask yourself within your work life, what is working and what is not working? The things that are working, you keep. The things that are not working, you try to adjust as much as possible. Now, you may not have the control to improve everything that's not working. So let's say maybe you don't like the way management runs things, or you don't like, certain policies or protocols. But again, you may not really have control over those. The goal is to do your best to improve the things that you do have control over in order to improve your work life/environment so that you're set up for that long-term success. When your work life is in a good place, you'll be able to see clearly the things that you can do to maximize revenue. And this actually takes us nicely into the next step, which is have a clear goal. Unfortunately, being financially successful or making a really good income does not automatically happen just because you're a physician, especially a primary care physician. You have to create this potential for yourself. So when thinking about your compensation goal, this could be a specific number, or this could be a range that you want to fall into. Then you need to come up with a clear plan of how you will break through your income ceiling to get to that compensation goal. And so that could be, do you want to see more patients? Do you want to do more procedures, etc.? And I'm going to share with you the sentence I used during my journey when I was creating my clear plan, so that it can possibly help you create your clear plan as well. So the sentence is, I can easily do blank within my work to generate more revenue. So in the blank, I would insert whatever it is I think I can easily do to generate more revenue. And the key word here is easily. Why? Because I don't want to create more stress for myself. Being a physician, working in medicine is already a stressful job in itself. So I don't want to create additional stress or put myself at risk for burnout just for the sake of making more money. I need to be able to have a work life that works for me and still be able to generate a higher revenue. That is the ideal scenario, right? So what you can easily do obviously will vary from one physician to another. So you may say that you don't mind seeing more patients, right? So your clear plan would be something like, I can easily see 10 additional patients a week within my work to generate more revenue. And you want to be clear about it, right? So it's not just I can easily see more patients, but I can easily see 10 additional patients a week to generate more revenue. And obviously the how many additional patients will, be based on, how much more revenue are you trying to make? So once you have that first part of the clear plan, the second part of the clear plan is, how are you going to execute it, right? So are you going to be seeing all 10 of those additional patients in one day? Are you going to split it up? So let's say if you work 5 days a week, maybe you want to do 2 additional patients a day, or let's say you work 3 days a week and you don't mind adding on an extra half day in your week to see those 10 additional patients. You create that specific plan for yourself, and one that will actually work for you. So again, you don't want to add on additional stress. So if working an additional day or even an additional half day is too much for you or too stressful for you, don't do it. Think of something else. Think of a different type of specific plan that you can do to easily generate more revenue. Either way, the goal is that it has to work for you. The third step is take ownership. Don't wait for someone else to give you a raise or give you a bonus. Make it yourself. That is a big step I had to make in order to push myself to generate a higher income. As physicians, we attend several meetings every year, and often compensation will come up as a topic. And so providers will ask, when is there going to be an increase in our pay, or when is the RVU base rate going to increase? These questions essentially imply that you're waiting for someone else to increase your compensation. And usually the answers to these questions is that they're working on it. And so that's going to be year after year that they're working on it. And so are you going to wait year after year for someone to increase your compensation, or are you going to try to do it yourself? If you are serious about maximizing your income, you have to take ownership of it. Learn how to increase your income on your own. Give yourself a raise. Give yourself a bonus. So if you work in an RVU-based model, you can easily do this by maximizing your RVU generating potential in order to scale your work RVUs, which in turn will maximize your compensation. And by the way, just a quick plug, this is exactly what we do at our RVU consulting program. So check out the link below if you want to find out more. Now, not every RVU contract is created the same, so you do need to be aware of your contract in order to know how much weight work RVUs carry in the determination of your compensation. Because some contracts may be that compensation is based solely on work RVU productivity. Some contracts may be that part of the compensation is based on work RVU productivity, and then the other part is based on other metrics such as quality metrics, patient satisfaction, etc. So do make sure that you know your RVU contract in order to know how to approach taking ownership of your compensation. All right, friends, I hope this content was interesting to you. If it was and you'd like to see more content like this, then definitely make sure to subscribe, because I do post a video like this every single week, doing my best to help RVU-based primary care physicians scale their work RVUs and maximize their income without overworking or burning out. If you are serious about scaling your work RVUs and income, then definitely do make sure to check out the link to my RVU consulting program. I've also included a link to a free training video if you want to check that out as well. Make sure to leave a like and share this video with your colleagues. I'll see you next time.